What up, Mystery Fam? It's your boy TJ, and I'm back again with another one for you. Today, I got a Neca review, and we are going to be doing the Neca review of the Dream Sequence Jason Voorhees Neca figure. Now, this actually is kind of it's a part 5 figure, but technically it's a part 4 figure because when he has the Dream Sequence, he's visioning Jason from part 4. So, it's a little confusing, but this figure is a little bit different from the rest of the Jasons. I picked out the random hat just to pick this one to start it off with, but let's start with the figure itself. Now, I know I've mentioned in some of my previous videos about how like Predator has a lot of resculpts, and if you're a Predator fan, that might be something that upsets you. Now, Jason, they got your boy with that one. Because a lot of the Jasons, I want to say like 3, 4, Dream Sequence, and probably like when they do Jason Goes to Manhattan, those are all going to have the same sculpt, which is this deal. The only difference you're going to get is maybe shading difference in the pants here and shading difference in the t-shirt. As you see, like this Jason has a really wet look because he's like back from the dead and stuff. I have mine displayed with this the blood running all the way down his mask deal going on. This is from like towards the end of it where he's in the hospital and he has that vision of Jason. I think this one is pretty cool. I kind of thought it was funny that I set this figure up and then I put him on the shelf and I realized I set him up almost identical to how I have my part 4 set up. So it's a little funny, but this figure is pretty cool for the sake of it's one of the only Jasons that comes with, I think, four head sculpts all together. Most of them come with 1 to 2. You get your clean mask and your dirty mask, and the 2 heads that come with it. Sometimes you don't even. You get just the mask. Jason Lives Neca only came with the mask. It didn't even come with an alternate head. So they do change it up. With this figure though, again, Neca does a stellar job with their accessories, which is, I mean, pretty much the reason I would assume if you bought this figure and you already have part 4, you bought this purely for the accessories, which first off, they start with this nice little wooden tombstone for Jason. My ring light is really giving that some problems for you guys. Got the dirt going on, and then on the back here, extra points for the detail, because I mean nobody's ever really gonna see this if you got this on display. I mean, bar none. But they went ahead and put the little wood and the nails in as if like it was how it was actually built. So definitely points to detail on this, because this is super cool to go ahead and do this, even though knowing that people are gonna display it like this, ain't nobody really gonna be looking at that. So I think that's a pretty cool detail with this. The figure comes with only 3 weapons total. We have the axe here that is super bloody, extra killing with this one. I like this a lot. I tend to set up Jason with something else other than the machete, because like the machete comes with a lot of them, although certain ones I think should have one. I picked the axe for this one just because it looks gnarly, and this open hand that he comes with, just the way that it's set up nicely to like he's holding that axe and he's just either about to let it go or he just picked it back up. One of the two. It looks sweet to me. Then moving on, obviously you got your standard machete here. Just always nice to have one of these. I mean, my first Jason I ever got was the part 3, and this is long before I had so many of them. I think I had maybe 2 or 3 NECAs total. I had it set out at my house the way I had it set up, and I didn't have, I didn't realize that what I was starting to collect. I left it just hanging out, and I had a party, and some random person was like, "Oh, this is a cool Jason," and then the next morning I realized my machete that was in his hand was broken. So, learned a valuable lesson there. But needless to say that you get the machete, and then they also give you this really cool ice pick, which if you collect the Friday the 13th lines, you'll notice that they put a ton of little, anything he's pretty much killed anyone with. I'm pretty sure in one of them it comes with the champagne bottle opener that he used to like, I think he either screws someone hand with it or kills somebody with it. And I just thought, like, the way that they think of the minute little accessories to put with it is just stellar. And then moving on to the last part of this, which are all the head sculpts. Now I said it again, I have the the straight blood drip hotel hallucination Jason going on, but he also came with the worms coming out of the head from in the from also when they, I believe they're like unburying him or something. It's been a little bit since I've seen A New Beginning, but there's that one. You got the just the plain wet look. If you can really see, there's like a lot of gray that's kind of taking over the normal pigmentation of the Jason mask. So they're totally going for that rotted away look. Like all the original paint that was put on it is just gone. This is just dirt in its place. And then the last head, which is this Jason mask, which is never even in the movie, but they put this on the poster, which is really like strange to me as a Jason fan, why, you know, there's so much legacy and like everything tied to this. Why, when you're 5 movies deep, you're just gonna be like, fuck it, we'll slap this on the cover. Like, I mean, I was born in 1992, so I really, you know, understand, like, was this, anybody who was around then, like, was this super cool back then, or did you guys find this weird too? I mean, I'm just curious. Now that's pretty much it for, oh wait, I lied. There's also an Easter egg type of deal in this figure, which is the split hand, which is from part 4 when he gets his hand split up. Now, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense with this, but what I learned while I was doing my research for this is that this is actually like a neat little prop. If you have the part 4 figure, you can pop off the hand and pop this one on, and it serves as a nice little Easter egg to part 4, which I think is really cool. This is, so, you know, overall, I think this is a super cool figure. The one thing that separates it from all the other Jason Ultimates that are out right now is that the masks don't come off. It's all one head sculpt, which you can love it or you can hate it either way. I mean, because in a way, like, it's nice that you don't have to, you know, every time you want to take a head off, you don't have to take the mask off and then put it back on and readjust it. I mean, it saves a little time. But then also, on the flip side, if you're a fan who's someone who likes a lot of accessories like me, like I love that Jason comes with extra masks because I have a whole Freddy shelf, so I think it's kind of necessary that there's got to be one of my Freddys up there holding the Jason mask, like, you know, Freddy versus Jason, gotta keep that energy going. So, you know, it's a bummer, but it's also pretty cool at the same time. For me personally, I have so many Jason figures that I really doesn't matter. I think I'm only missing one of them that are currently out, which is the 2009 remake Jason, and then the Kane Hodder one that's coming out, but that just keeps getting pushed back, so God knows when anyone's actually going to get to see that. As I wrap this up, I'm going to say that this is definitely like a cool figure, like I was saying before. It's technically a part 4 figure, even though on the box it's all part 5, you know, New Beginning stuff. And, you know, New Beginning is one of those movies in the Friday the 13th franchise that are like, it splits the line. And for me, I think the reason it splits the line so much is because obviously Roy's not Jason. But the reason why it splits so hard is because the movie itself is really good. I mean, all the kills are great. When I was growing up, I think, you know, I'd seen a good chunk of the Friday the 13th movies, and I mean, one of the kills that sticks out in my mind constantly is the belt loop around the head, and he twists the stick until the guy's head pops. I mean, that thing, that kill itself is just burned in my brain. Plus, you got like Reggie the Reckless and the dude on the motorcycle who's riding around screaming. I mean, the cast is pretty solid in that one, and I think that it gets a bad rap because Roy was in it. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is the figure I got for y'all. NECA Dream Sequence Jason. This one should probably be in like Walmart or Target, or, you know, it's one of the more common ones that are still around. So if you see it and you're a Jason fan, I recommend copping that. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I definitely got a lot more on the way. So like, share, subscribe as always, and you already know, mystery is fam. Thank you.